see. Okay, so I'm going to come on this side. Hi, I'm Ray.
Hey, I'm Sonya.
Hi, Sonya. Pleased to meet you. Tell me, we're out here at Heart Tart Farms, and tell me about what brought you here day one. How did you find this place?
I had a really great experience growing up on my family's farm, and I brought all of these friends up and my partner from California to come live this farm life and that I'd been living. So we were all working on the farm, and then we decided that we wanted to do our own thing. We wanted to have our own farm and take the experience we had just gained. So we started looking on Craigslist, and the first thing that popped up was, come run this 90 acres, come help build us a retreat center, like, the possibilities are endless. It was this crazy ad. And so we responded to it, and my friend Sylvia and I came up here and we met Tyler and Liz, and I'd heard about this place and I had no idea really what these wacky people were doing, but I knew it was really cool. I didn't know how they were doing it, and we came out and checked it out, and it's like the most inspiring thing. It's exactly what I wanted to be doing.
So this was not, was this what you expected when you walked on the property? Did you?
No, I didn't really know what to expect. I'd seen like the videos online and chatted with them a bit, but it was more than what I expected.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
exceeded expectations.
And so in the beginning, you had the goal of doing this on your own, your own, setting up your own farm. And did you come here? Did you take an advantage of like the work trade program or anything here in the beginning?
We really didn't do that. We're not in the area. We're down in Southern Oregon.
Okay.
And so for the possibility to be able to be connected with them and involved with them, yet remotely, was huge. It was a great opportunity. And so they basically put us on this property, this 90 acres, to manage for them.
And that's down in Winston.
Winston, yeah. So we get to contribute, we get to be a part of what's happening without actually being here, even though we try and be here as often as possible.
And what do you, what is on the 90 acres that?
Right now we have the Highland cattle that Tyler and Liz had up here, I think, for a little bit. We're going to be taking the yak herd. They have it in a different location. Okay. Because this is all forested. There's not a lot of room for grazing. We have rabbits. We have some of the miniature pigs, the kuni potbellies. We have Jersey cows. They have a program where they linked up with the local dairy, and they would have the when the bull calves were born, they would just get rid of them. And so they were picking these calves up and then raising them and then selling them to people that wanted their own calves and bottle feeding them. So we have a bunch of those steers now, and so they're out on 90 acres, and it's really
excellent.
They're so sweet, and they're all bottle babies, so they're really friendly.
Oh, that's excellent.
A huge part of what we're doing is modeling our place after this place in a permaculture standpoint.
Yes. So
we're on a hill, and it's just sloping, rolling hills with no trees. So there's a lot of kind of desertification going on, erosion. So walking around here and seeing what they've done with the terracing and with the erosion control and the plants that they put in, it's like a jungle. Right. I'm like, okay, like every time I come here, I'm more inspired to go back to the other farm and like, okay, I want to make it like this. Like I've seen them do it. I
can do this.
And they seem to be making it work, so I trust in them. They're doing something right.
Yeah. And yes, you can see that here. What do you think that makes this place unique as being a service to the community? I
think it's an emphasis on giving and not competing. So it is the pantry is not nonprofit, but the other aspects are, and so there is like you want to get paid for your time and your worth and your sweat equity is what I call it. But at the same time, it's not all that at all. They're so giving. Like, they make this, opportunity for people to come and change up their city life and come here and have an experience that they wouldn't otherwise have. There's a combination of art and play and creativity and farm. So we're kind of told this whole, if you're a farmer, you're really poor, you're kind of destitute, you're dirty, you got your dirty, there's all these kind of stigmas about it. But I feel like what they're doing really is breaking it up, because there's a lot of play. It's super fun. It's super creative. It's doing things in the opposite ways that we're told that we should, and making it work. So I think that makes it really special. Yeah.
Tell me about Liz and Tyler.
I haven't known them for that long, but it's been a very fast-paced, intense relationship so far. We started off with a huge email train. Like, someday I want to print it out and make a book out of it. And it was all of us sharing our dreams and aspirations, and it was very exciting when we first met, and we all kind of took a huge leap of faith and trust for us to even embark on the journey that we're on together now, because we didn't know each other at all. Right. And but I'm highly impressed by them. We have the opportunity to be living on this farm and working with them, but at the same time we have this opportunity to have amazing mentors. Tyler is available to us at all times, and we can reach him, through text or phone, and when things happen, which is all the time on the farm. But it's, to have such a positive mentorship is something that really helps us get ahead. Our learning curve is greatly improved.
Now I understand there's a building, a house on the property. Are you guys staying in the house, or
we have a house on the property?
Is that you guys staying there? Or?
Yeah. So we're in the house. Okay, there's good. 4 of us, and we have 3 kids. So we're in the house, and then there's a bunkhouse for volunteers, and then there's the barn, and we're in the process of setting up some temporary buildings. For Airbnb and for work trade and things like that.
Excellent. Yeah. I want to make it down there because I have to film. I have to see the yak.
The yaks aren't there yet though, so you should wait. But the Highlands are there.
The Highlands are there,
and they're pretty majestic too. But the yaks, I'm so excited. Yeah. We're gonna breed the yaks with the Highlands.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a really great combo.
Yeah, Tyler was telling me that as far as the one critter you need on the farm that can do the job of 5 is a yak. Yeah.
You can shear them, you can milk them, you can ride them, you can eat them. They can pull for you. They can do they can do hard work, and they're really cute. And they're pretty.
I'm kind of looking forward to that. So beyond. How much time do you put into this project? Is this like you're?
It's all I.
It's all you do.
I mean, I have a job, but it's only 4 hours a day. So,
okay.
So that just gives me a little comfort money. But it's every day, all day. It's just it's what consumes my thoughts. Because we get to see what impact we're having. Right. Like, I look at pictures of what this looked like right before Tyler and Liz got here, and then what it looked like a year after, and then 2 and 3. Like, that's the most inspiring thing for me. So I'm taking before and after pictures of my property.
Very good.
Okay, it looks like this, and I know, like, next year, if I get down on myself, like, things aren't moving fast enough, or I'm not working hard enough, or it doesn't look the way I want it to, I know next year it's going to look amazing, and then the year after that, because things take time. So the fruit trees I put in today, the best time to plant a tree is yesterday. Right. And so I know everything I plant is going to be this much bigger, and fruit trees will be this much bigger. So I have to do it now. Right. So there's a little bit of panic in there. But it's,
Well, let me ask you this, and I throw it out to everybody, and it's just kind of a wild card. People don't know. First of all, why? Why do you get up every day and go out there and do what you do to make this happen? Why? What's your motivation?
That's a good question. I think I'm not doing it for a payoff or anything. I don't get paid to garden. Maybe someday I will, which would be great. I see the big picture, and the big picture is community, connecting to people, bringing people together. I want to make a beautiful home that invites people in. I want to be a part of community, and I think that's something that we are really lacking. You know, we don't know our neighbors anymore. We live in a neighborhood, but we don't know our neighbors at all. And that's what places like Heart to Heart and what ours hopefully will be, and other farms and other communities, that's what they bring to people. And so that's what I want. Everything I do there is to prepare it for more humans.
Yes.
I want
Yes.
I want those people around, and I want to offer them things. I want to offer them a space to do classes. I want people to be able to teach each other. I want the young to be able to teach the old, and the old be able to teach the young, and have somewhere for people to go to learn and to communicate for generations. So that's
it.
In a nutshell, probably it.
I gotta thank you. I gotta thank you. I know every person I talk to adds a little piece to this puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, good.
And to me, it had to go in a circle. This whole thing had to complete the circle.
Right.
Because if it didn't go anywhere.
Right.
Right?
That. Yeah.
And the people that talk to people like you are completing the circle.
Oh, good.
You are bringing this whole big picture.
What's the point?
What's the point?
Why are we doing
right.
this? Right. Because it can't be for anything short term. When you're planting things that'll live for 100 years.
Right.
You can't be thinking in the short term. You're thinking about the long term. So I think that human interaction and community and bringing us back to our roots is the most important thing. And doing it for our children too. You can do it on a more personal level.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's for my kids and my kids' kids and my family legacy.
Yeah.
But it's so much more than that, as I think we're learning and people are realizing, is that tribe, community is a thing that we yearn for that we haven't had for a long time. And I think we're trying to get back to that.
The love's gone out of the word community. And it's time to bring that back.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that's what people want. And so that's why they're drawn to
places like
this. Yeah.